The following program has been brought to you by the alphabet. Ba-dum-ts. Hey everyone, AggroAmpharos here, and today I'm going to be doing something just a little bit different. I don't usually do deck lists or deck profiles or anything because, as you guys, I hope most of you guys know, I am no sort of competitive player whatsoever, so I'm not exactly good at building any sort of deck. However, over the past couple days, me and my brother and a couple of his friends have been hanging out, and we've actually started our own kind of little amateur league, in which we play an unlimited format, which means you can basically use any card in existence. And we just took cards out of my collection. There they all are under The Sims 3, and we just build whatever kind of decks we feel like, and mess around and just have a couple games and stuff. Now, the other day when I played one of my brother's friends who's actually better at the game. Now, if you're wondering why my brother's friends are playing, it's because none of my friends are into the game that I know of, and if they are, I haven't found out about that yet. So for now, anyway, one of my brother's friends who was there, he is more of a Magic player, but he was interested in playing the Pokemon card game. So I was like, oh well, I'll teach you, and we'll build some stuff, and we'll come back to our house and play some Pokemon, because we had been downtown all day, and I bought a couple packs. There were no good pulls, so don't worry about missing out on an opening. It was terrible. It was really not worth the $17. Anyway, yeah, we just all hung out at my house here. Went out into the backyard on the picnic table and started playing some Pokemon. Had some games. So yeah, I played the Magic playing friend, and I actually went 2-1 against him. He actually managed to get a win in on me. I kind of messed up the second game. I can't remember what I did, but I screwed up somewhere, and he managed to take that game. But I won the match, got 2 games in, and that was good. And then I played one of my brother's other friends before he had to leave, and I guess that's considered a forfeit, so technically I won that one too. Now, I actually have a really funny story about what happened when we were playing, but I'll save that for afterwards. And then I'll get into the point of this video. What we got here is a deck that I have built. It's actually not the original deck. I have made a bunch of tweaks to it while I was sitting here sorting my cards. But yeah, this is basically the deck I played with. And funny thing is, it's exactly 20 Pokemon, 20 trainers, and 20 energy cards. I just counted everything all up to make sure everything was right, and it was 20, 20, 20, and I was like, oh my god, that's so weird. It kind of worked out like that. So put the Pokemon there, trainers here, and the energy cards here, and yeah, we'll get into it. I'm just going to cut the video for a second, so you guys won't really notice that. Alright, so like I said, this is an unlimited format that our little amateur league plays. It is just 5 people, but excuse me, it's still pretty fun just to sit around and play some games, but I already ranted about that enough in the first little section of this video, so I'm going to get right into the deck here. It has 2 Absol G and an Absol G level X, obviously, that you've just seen, just because that's how I roll. Yeah, I'm actually going to put it down, and I'm going to hold them up individually. We have a 3 Torchic, 2 Combuskin, and 2 Blaziken Dark Explorers line. This is Torchic number 15, for any of you who are wondering. Now, I hope I don't see any comments down in the comments section that are being like, oh, this deck is so terrible, why would you use cards like this, stage 2s aren't great, and those cards are out of format and stuff. And my response to that is, I've already covered that this is an unlimited format deck. I know I can't legally use this if I were to get into competitive play, but considering we don't have a Pokemon League in town, this is the best we can do, is just have a little league amongst ourselves, and we're just going to play unlimited format until such a time that either a league comes up or we form our own league and start organizing that and stuff. But it's more likely that we just keep playing unlimited format. So please don't comment on this deck not being playable, because it's just for fun. There's nothing to win. We don't have prizes, at least not yet, and we just want to have a good time and just enjoy some Pokemon card game. Okay, so anyway, I have a 3/2/2 Blaziken Dark Explorers line. You know, I don't know. It's a cool line. That's all I have to say about that. So there we go. We have a 1 Zoroark, 3 Zorua Dark Explorers line. The Ascension Zorua, obviously. I don't know why, I guess, but I guess it doesn't really make any difference. I mean, it costs 1 dark energy to evolve it, and all you really get out of it is a free deck shuffle. I mean, I guess you can search your deck for Zoroark, but I mean, if you already have it, then it's just kind of pointless to use that attack and put energy on it. So that's all I have to say about that. But there we go. Zoroark's pretty cool guy. So there we go. We got 3 Dark Explorers Heatmore. I actually really like this card because if you get the right draw, all it really takes is a fire and a double colorless, a DCE. I'm just going to say that because I cannot pronounce double colorless energy really fast. So yeah, all it takes is a fire and a DCE, and you can be doing up to 70 damage. I mean, you get 50 off right away, and you can do up to 70, so that's pretty good. And that attack, that hot lick right there. Ooh. I don't know what that was. That was creepy. If any of you were creeped out by that, please leave a complaint, and I will not acknowledge it because I know that was creepy. We got 2 Sableyes from Dark Explorers with Junk Hunt. Get that junk. Got so many sexual references in this deck. It's weird. Like, look at that. Junk Hunt. Hot Lick. Come on. Give it the times, Nintendo. Everybody wants to be nice. We don't want to have a bunch of sexual references in our card games. Come on. Anyway, we got 2 Sableyes from Dark Explorers. Junk Hunt, there you go. That's what it does. You get some item cards back from discard pile. This deck actually is like mostly item cards, so that's a good thing there. That works. And just for the hell of it, a Tornadus with that energy wheel and that hurricane and all that shit. I don't know what there. So we've covered Pokemon. Now we move on to the energy cards. Damn it. I'm not even doing a blooper reel. Now we move on to the trainer cards. Starting off with 3 switches. Free retreat. Whatever. That's self-explanatory. 3 junipers. Once again, self-explanatory. Just kind of always have to have these. Refresh your hand if you need to. 3 Charons. Charon, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but he's relaxing against a tree and he likes Tepig. Whatever. Draw 3 cards, you know. There you go. I mean, it wastes your supporter for the turn, but I mean, if you're really running low and you need something quick, there you go. You got your 3 cards. 3 rare candies. I probably don't need 3, considering that the only evolution line that really needs it is Blaziken, and I only have 2 of those and 3 Torchics. So yeah, I probably don't need 3 of these, but given the circumstances, I don't really have anything else that I can run in here. So I'm just going to go with 3 rare candies for now. But if I need to, I will change that up. I mean, if I want to be evolving to Blaziken and getting that off quickly, then obviously I'm going to be wanting to have 3 or 4 rare candies just to maximize my chance of drawing them. So that's kind of my reason behind it. But other than that, I don't really need 3. But something you do need 3 of is energy retrieval. You know, recycle a couple of basic energy cards, no big deal. You can use those as many times as you want. So if you have all 3, just be like 2, 4, 6 energy cards back to my hand. Even though you can only attach 1, so it doesn't really matter. Just for the heck of it, 2 max potions. Actually, in the comments, could somebody clarify that if you use like, if you, let's say I just had Absol G level X out here, it had like 90 damage on it, and it was about to faint next turn. It didn't have any energy for some reason. Would I be allowed to play max potion and heal it even though I couldn't discard energy? That's the comment question of the day thing for you guys. Can you heal a Pokemon with max potion if you can't discard energy from it? I'd like that answered in the comments. That would be great, because, you know, even though this isn't a competitive league, I'd like to get things right. Pokemon reversals are in here solely for the reason that I don't actually have any catchers, and aside from a coin flip, these do exactly the same thing. So, you know, I'm just going for that. And I actually don't even have any catchers anyway, so these will provide a nice substitute for whatever. And the last card, just for some random reason, in case I start losing, pull out a black belt, start doing 40 damage for some reason. And it's just a random throw-in because, you know, whatever. Non-competitive deck, non-competitive cards. What now? Now this is going to be a oh my god, I focused that way too close. This is going to be a fast little thing. Crap, now I have to refocus it. Okay, it shouldn't take me too... Damn it, I cannot talk. What time is it? Okay, it's 2:30, never mind. It's 2:30 in the morning, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm tired. That's my excuse now. Energy should not take me too long to get through, but if I keep messing up, then it probably will. 1 double color DCE, because this is the only one I have. Enough said. I gotta put cards down again. 2 prism energies, because I am playing so many darks, and I actually don't have any basic dark energies for some reason. I'm gonna have to buy a theme deck or something, because I actually have 0 dark basic energies. However, I do have 3 special dark energies, one from Call of Legends, one from Secret Wonders, and one from Power Keepers. They all do the same thing, so it doesn't really matter. And in the end, it doesn't really matter. That was my poor cover of Linkin Park. I'm sorry I put you through that. Yeah, darkness energy, because I don't have basic dark energies. Random cyclone energy, because its effect is awesome. If you attach it to your active Pokemon, you switch the defending Pokemon with one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Now your opponent gets to choose, but I mean that's pretty cool. Mess up his strategy and stuff. And then crap ton of fire. What is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. Okay. Energy has been covered. So this has been my craptastic unlimited format dark fire deck. Now the only thing that could make this more of a dark fire deck is if it had some sort of Houndoom in it, or Houndour, because you know that's the dark fire Pokemon right there. You need that in a dark fire deck. But I didn't have any Houndooms or Houndours, so this will be close enough. Absol is pretty dark, and Blaziken's pretty blazed. So you know that's what you got. That's what you got going. It's just dark and just fire, and 1 random Tornadus because he's high as fuck. And right as I go to save the video and upload it to the glorious YouTubes, I remember about the story that I forgot to tell you guys about the evening in which Pokemon was played in our backyard. That's what happens when it's 2:30 and I'm trying to record a video, and I totally forget stuff because, you know, that's just how I am. And if you've been around for a while, you know that's how I do things. Anyway, so what happened is, towards the end of the evening, as we were wrapping things up and everybody was starting to leave, my brother and his friend, the one who plays Magic, the one who I played 3 times earlier, they were having a game just to test my brother's wonderful deck, because he hadn't really played yet. And what happened is his friend was taking it easy on him, because he knew that he could beat my brother, because my brother had absolutely nothing going for him. His deck was totally letting him down and stuff, and he was just kind of drawing crap. And my friend was just, or his friend was just setting up all over him, setting up his bench and energy and all this stuff, and he was just getting all ready to go, refreshing his hand with junipers and whatever, and just, you know, being like, oh yeah, I got this, I'll just take my time. And after about 15 minutes or so, my brother was like, okay, just go and finish me off already. And his friend goes to draw a card, and wouldn't you know it, he had decked out. And I looked over and I was like, wait, you don't have any cards left in your deck. And he's like, okay, so what does that mean? I was like, well, that means you decked out. That means you lost. And when my brother heard that, he just started flipping out. He was stoked on life because he had been just totally flat out wrecked the whole game. And he was like, just finish me off already. And just finish the game, let's all go home and stuff. Well, the friend go home, we were already at home. Then he was like, just finish it and let's be done with this. And his friend decked out, and my brother ended up winning the game. Because, you know, if you can't draw a card at the beginning of your turn, you have to, that's a loss. You lose, and yeah. So my brother was stoked on life, and he was like going mental over it. Like, not like so crazy that we thought something was wrong with him, but he was excited. He was justifiably excited because he had absolutely no chance whatsoever to win that game, and he won it on a legal technicality. Like, that's a rule. If you can't draw a card, then you lose the game. But to go the way that it had gone just made it all the more exciting, and it was hilarious, and we all laughed, and we were like, oh, that's what you get for taking your sweet old time there. So we had a good laugh, and that all went well. Now, if only I had a tripod, we would be able to maybe record some of these wonderful matches and do like a little speed up thing, and just show how well we can play here. I'm feeling like this deck is now actually pretty decent. Of course, those 3 cards up there aren't playable. That one and these 2 won't be soon. This one's not allowed. These are all technically allowed, although I guess since there hasn't been a Darkness Energy print in a black and white set yet, at least a special version, these are all going to be illegal pretty soon too. But yeah, most of the deck is legal, which is good to know. So yeah, hopefully, I think later today we're going to be getting together, possibly, or maybe I guess Friday. But you know, I'll keep you guys updated on that, and you know, just take it as it goes. If you don't see anything from me today, later today, then or later in the night, or Friday, early Friday morning, stuff like that, then there wasn't any games recorded. But you know, if that's going to happen, then I will definitely let you guys know prior to the recording of those games, if that ends up happening. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me here. I do have stuff. I'm trying to work on something for 1,000 subscribers, which I'm like 6 or 7 away from now. I think it's 7. Yeah, I think it's still 7. So yeah, I'm very close to 1,000, but you know, it's taking its time to get me there, which is kind of good because I need some time to work with to plan something of some sort. But that's for another video. So for now, no, this has been AggroAmpharos. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. I hope you got a few laughs out of that. And yeah, just stick around. Hopefully I'll get some matches recorded with this deck, and you know, playing against my brother's friends. Because as I said earlier, none of my friends play Pokemon. Forever alone.